Hey guys, it's Meg. I am here this week with a new video for you. This is going to be our standard tarot reading. So if you guys want to get a message from the cards, come on in, have a seat, and we'll get started in a moment. Just a few quick things before we do though. If you like what you see in the video, please go ahead and click the like, subscribe, and the bell buttons. That way you can stay in the loop for when I post new work. I have also included a list of my social media as well as the decks I'm using for this reading. So if you want to see what I'm using up close, if you want to add the decks to your collection, if you have one, you can do so. If you want to get in touch with me, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, yeah, you can do so if you would like. Yeah, I am hoping that this video will get me back on a normal posting schedule. The holidays kind of screwed things up a little bit, and I had a video planned for the first, except that my editing software cut off like 30 minutes of the video, which was upsetting and painful because I had worked very hard to edit that video together. Oh, that made me mad. But I am hoping to be back on track as of this week. So stay tuned. We'll see how the rest of the month goes. Yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. If you're finding this video, this message is for you. We're going to start with some oracle reading, and then we'll go into our tarot, and hopefully we will get a complete picture of the energy going on at this time. So let's get started. Okay. Alrighty. So we're going to see the rainbow dragon, which says, bring the leap of joy that opens new doors. Have trust, rediscover wisdom, expect miracles, and accept opportunities. Okay. Okay. All right. We have space. Okay. There's space. Okay. We have the kingfisher, which says be patient and focused. Okay. We have the kingfisher. Okay. And we have the thief of peace. Oh, that glares gnarly. Okay. So we have the thief of peace. This is interesting. The first sense that I have is that there's some anxiety going on right now. I'm getting here obviously with this thief of peace card, but the space card, because there's not really a whole lot going on in this card here other than a big black spot. It's kind of giving me this vibe of the nothingness and the seeming lack of activity is giving you a bit of stress. The unknown is giving you a bit of stress, and it's causing you to feel very kind of lost for what to do, and that lostness is bringing you a bit of anxiety because you're stuck. You feel stuck in it. However, I don't, given the other cards, I don't know if that's entirely true. Okay, because there's a space, and I feel for some of you, you have worked hard to release old energies, old toxicities. You've known you've had to do that for a while, except that now that you've done it, you've made the space for the unknown to happen. Okay, and I think it's fair. I do think it's fair that you're feeling that anxiety, you're feeling that lostness, you're feeling that sense of the unknown. Those are real. Those are real feelings. Those are real emotions. Okay. Um, Not knowing what to do, like we're human. We don't have all the answers, right? Here's your opportunity here. Okay. We're being asked to step into the unknown. Okay. We're being asked to accept new opportunities to bring in things that brought us joy. Okay. Um, this is a time where doors are going to start opening for you, even if it isn't the door you expect to open. Okay. Doors are going to start opening, right? One closes, another one opens. I mean, I feel like this energy is going to happen, okay? And like I said, even if it isn't the door you expect to open, the right door will, okay? The right door will. And actually, even if it isn't a door that opens, maybe it's a window, right? Maybe it's a window. What you're going to need for this time, though, is patience and focus, okay? Um, your anxiety is that feeling of lostness, not knowing what to do. Again, I'm going to reiterate, those are real feelings, those are real emotions, and they are valid for you. Okay. um don't don't let anybody diminish or bring you down for feeling what you're feeling. Okay. So let's get into our tarot and see what we need to see in order to help ourselves through this. Okay. There's new opportunities. Doors are opening. Okay. Opportunities are going to come. But in the meantime of that happening, right? What do we need to see? What do we need to know? Okay. What do we need to know? All right. What do we need to know? Okay. So, okay. So we're going to look at the Empress. Okay. Look at the Empress. All right. At the Empress. Okay. Okay. We're going to look at the Nine of Cups. Okay. We're seeing the Nine of Cups. All right. And we're looking at the Queen of Pentacles. That's amazing. I really like that you're getting these cards right now, guys. And I like it because I think this is encouraging you to understand your situation from the perspective of someone who is grounded, is rooted, right? I think, I talked about this anxiety factor and how easy it is to feel like your head's just floated off your shoulders. You don't know where you're going. It's sort of your emotions are kind of bouncing around, and you're not really sure, right? That's the whole point of this. You're not really sure. Okay. There's an encouragement in this to stay rooted, to stay grounded, to practically and openly plan for these next few cycles. Okay. Um, and plan along with your intuition. Okay. And plan along with the moments of reflection. Okay. Because that's what's going to help you get into this Queen of Pentacles energy, this grounded, rooted, practical energy here. Okay. It's also creative. I do see both the Empress And Empress and the Queen of Pentacles as being deeply creative energies, which is absolutely amazing. There could be some of you, especially if you're female, if you identify as female and have the ability to be pregnant. Um, there could be that. I don't quite know if that's it, but please take that as you resonate. Okay. There is a lot of creative energy flowing right now. Okay, and I think part of, in fact, I don't think, I'm fairly certain that part of this bringing joy towards you is going to come from creative endeavors. Okay, again, take that part as you will. Yeah, take that part as you will. There's a lot of creative energy abounding right now, and it's going to require a practical plan, especially if you are feeling anxiety around this unknown factor, right? What do you need to know about it, though? That you are safe, okay? We have the Nine of Cups, which to me suggests that you are in a state of emotional, what it might not feel like it, okay, but you are safe. You are in a place where you can feel your feelings openly, and use them to allow yourself to grow. Okay, because again, you're in a place of emotional and spiritual well-being, and you can experience what you're experiencing without feeling totally overwhelmed. Okay. Okay. What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see here? What else can we see? Okay, what else? Show me what you got, please. Okay. Okay, we're looking at the Five of Water. In this case, this is the Five of Cups. Okay. Five of Water. Okay. All right, we've got the Air Princess. In this case, this is the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, there's the Page of Swords or Air Princess. And, oh, okay, we've got the Earth King or the King of Pentacles. Okay. Well, that's also another interesting facet of this, because some of you might be coming to this reading from a place of pretty intense disappointment. Okay, there's some things that have happened to get you to this point that haven't been fun. You're not. See, the problem with the Five of Cups is that typically the character in the card is only really looking at what's lost, what's gone. Okay, and I feel like that's part of what is happening with your situation right now, is that something has happened to really disappoint you and hurt you, and it's I feel like it's also slightly fresh what's happening, or what has happened, because we have the Page of Swords, Air Princess in this case. What needs to happen, also, I do think it has affected your sense of self-worth and your sense of personal value. Okay. I'm good. What I would like to say on that, though, is that you've let it frame your mindset in such a way that you're just essentially, now it feels like it's kind of crying over spilled milk kind of situation where it's like, okay, it's happened. How do I pick myself back up? What do I have left? Because the Five of Cups is not a total loss. Okay, yes, you don't have what you had before, but you don't, it's not all lost. You know, you still have something to rebuild. Okay, you still have something to rebuild with. Okay, and that's, you know, that's the mindset, the perspective that I think some of you are trying to reframe for, if that makes sense. So, you know, you've thought a certain way about this disappointment, okay, and now now that you have these opportunities coming in, it's like, okay, this might be bringing me a little bit of anxiety. I might be thinking about this in a way that's allowing me to hold the hurt a little bit closer than I should. Okay. It might be time to start reframing that. Yeah, it might be time to start trying to reframe that perspective. Okay. Because here's what it affects. Okay, this Earth King, I always put the idea of value and self-worth in with this description, because it's king energy, it's authority, it's, I don't know if it's necessarily complete wisdom, because I do think there's room, certainly in the tarot, and certainly if you're resonating with that energy, there's certainly a lot of room to continue learning about your situation and about the things that you value. Okay. Where I'm going with this, though, is that, like I said a little bit ago, actually, that this disappointment may have had you questioning your worth and your value and what you bring to your situation. But now that you're trying to reframe your perspective on that hurt, might be time to root yourself within this king energy. Okay, and by that I mean that it might be time to get back to you a little bit, get back to what you know to be true for you. Okay, hope that made sense. Let's see. Okay, let's see what else we need to see. Oh my god. What else do we need to see? Okay. What else do we need to see? Okay. Okay. So we're going to see the Two of Swords. Okay, we're going to see the Two of Swords. Okay. Okay. We're going to see the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. There's our High Priestess. I don't like that it's reversed, but okay. Okay. Okay, and we're going to see the Queen of Wands. Okay, there's our Queen of Wands. Okay. So, interestingly enough, I do think there have been some choices that you're facing, okay? But you're resisting. Okay, you're resisting because you might not feel like you're in a place to make the best choice that you can. Sorry, I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. No, okay. Thank you. So yeah, like I said before that little flub there, you're resisting making some choices because there's some things you're not seeing about the situation. Okay. You're not using your your intuition to its fullest extent right now, because you're not seeing, your back's kind of turned to your back's kind of turned towards the path a little bit. Again, getting here with the images of this Two of Swords. Okay. The path is open, believe it or not. The path is open. Okay. And especially if this is a perspective shift, you're resisting. You're resisting making the changes a little bit. Again, because the anxiety is prevalent. Okay, and also again, that is relevant. That is okay to feel nervous because we don't know what the path is going to bring. However, this time is this time's a good opportunity for you to understand who you are, okay, and potentially why you're being presented with this energy, okay. I feel like this might be testing your courage, okay. And this reading isn't about me. I want to acknowledge that right now, but before the first came along, I kept getting cards like courage, strength, confidence, those ideas, cards that suggested that kept coming up for me. And I wonder if there are some of you out there who don't totally resonate with that as well. Okay. The fact that we're resisting the choices we need to make kind of suggests that we're not mentally in a place where we can do that to its fullest extent, okay, and that's something that we're grappling with. That's something that we need to something that we really do need to work on, because again, this High Priestess in the upright suggests reflection, suggests intuition, and it's about giving yourself the chance to really experience what your inner voice has to say to you. Okay. And we're not seeing the tree for the forest, right? We're just looking at it. I think maybe some of us are too close to the situation that hurt us. Okay. So maybe stepping back and working backwards from our situation. Let's explore that. Let's keep that on the burner here. I think what I mean to say here is we know what we're experiencing, and it might be time to set things down and open up a little bit, okay? Because that we'll start getting what we need if we let ourselves really look at the situation, okay? So I don't think right now, I don't think that's what we're doing right now, okay? Now, so there's that facet, okay? We have this Queen of Wands, which is interesting here because we have fire and air in this part of the situation, okay? Fire with our wands and air with our swords here. Yes, this is a deeply emotional time, and I bet you are all feeling that. Fair, totally valid, okay? I think what might need to happen is that you shine a bit of your light into the situation. Again, you already know I think you already know what needs to be done, okay, what you need to do to help yourself make the choices, okay? But the other part of this Two of Swords here is that you're kind of on a fact-finding mission, okay? There's some things that you need to gather, okay? You need to allow yourself to gather. And again, with the High Priestess in reverse, I don't think you're allowing yourself the chance to do that, okay? Again, take that as it resonates, okay? But this Queen of Wands, there's certainly there's certainly an element of you being very bright, very passionate about things, very inspirational. Okay, because you've had situations in the past where you've done a thing and people have been like, yeah, heck yeah, that's it. Go get him, lady. Go get him, ma'am. Go get him, sir. Go get him, bestie, who doesn't identify on the gender spectrum. I see you. I love you guys. Yeah, there's something that you've inspired yourself to do. You've inspired other people to do. Okay, you have that drive. You have that power. You have that passion. Okay, put that. Best way I can say it is put that into finding what you need to put down the swords and take off the blindfold. Okay. Again, we did mention a shift in perspective on this situation. So, you might need a little bit of fuel to do this work. Okay. Okay. What else? Oops. Okay. Okay. What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see? What else do we need to see, please? Okay. All right. We're going to see the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. All right. We've got the Hermit. Okay, we've got the Hermit. Okay. And we're going to see the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. It's the Wheel of Fortune. Love this card. All right. Okay. So the bit of advice that I'm going to pass on here is go slow and go according to what you can do, what you feel you can do right now. Okay. Again, we're facing some significant emotions right now, and it may have you questioning who you are and whether you're on the right track. Okay. The fact of the matter is that this is such a personal experience. Okay, whatever you've been through, it's such a personal experience. Okay, that you've had to remove yourself from the noise you're hearing. Okay, I do think there's kind of some staticky, loud, crackly noise that's happening around you right now, and you've gotten yourself overwhelmed to the point where you can't listen to it. You can't hear what other people are saying. You don't, maybe it's not totally helpful to what you're trying to do. Okay. This I feel like that's why the Hermit card is coming out for you, because you need to let yourself separate from that noise, from what people expect of you or what people think you should be doing, okay? Because this part of your path is completely your own and it's yours to master, okay? So, maybe tuning out or shutting off the noise from other people, that might help. That might help you do some of the work of shifting this perspective. But also this pace needs to be on your own as well, okay? Don't rush. Don't rush. Take it easy. You're working on putting down new roots right now. So it takes time. Rome wasn't built in a day, neither were you, neither was your garden, okay? And this, you're putting down new roots. Take it slow, okay? Take it slow. You're doing the work, okay? The wheel's gonna turn in your favor eventually, okay? Remember that we have a card that suggests opportunities, a card that suggests fire. We talked a little bit about courage and strength and confidence, okay? Yeah, the wheel will turn in your favor if you let yourself do the work, okay? We're working on shifting our perspectives on this disappointing situation. We're working on not resisting making changes, okay? And all of it takes time, okay? All of it takes time. It's just a matter of letting yourself retreat so you can find a way of being with your own light, letting that shine in a way that isn't going to it isn't going to diminish it. Okay, again, hope that makes sense. Let's move on here. That was our main energy. I'm curious to see what's underneath. What energy is hiding underneath our main energy here, okay? So, hidden energy, what do we need to know? Okay. So we're looking at the devil. Okay, got the devil. Okay, we've got judgment. Okay, there's judgment. Okay, got the magician. Okay, whoa. Okay, magician. And we have the moon. Okay. Well, there's some things you're not seeing about your situation. And I think the other part of this resistance aspect is that you're addicted to your comfort zone. You're addicted to your comfort zone and you want to stay safe because you don't see a way through. You don't see how your goals could ever be achieved. You've had voices in your ear that saying, oh, it's not worth it. It's not safe. You're going to fail. You're going to do this. You're going to do that. Well, yeah, sometimes that happens. You're human, okay? You're addicted to the fear. Okay, you're addicted to the fear of failure. And that's, I'm going to get raw here. That's part of my issue too. I don't like failure. Who does, right? If you want to achieve your goal, if you want the doors to open for you, like I said in the beginning of this reading, then you're going to have to face this. You're going to have to face the darkness. You're going to have to face what your ego is telling you, what that staticky noise from other people is telling you, right? Okay, sometimes you just have to tune it out completely and try anyway. Okay? So, yeah, just try anyway. Okay, easier said than done. fully noted and completely acknowledged. Okay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have the Magician card, which I feel means in this situation that you already have what you need to make sure that you can achieve your goals. Okay, you have it in you already. Okay, and you might not be recognizing it right now. Okay, but it's there. Your capability to do incredible things, it's there. Otherwise, I don't think we would be seeing this Magician card. Okay, so you have the Magician, but you have this Judgment card as well, which suggests that this change in perspective will happen if you let yourself listen for that call to do the work. Okay. Part of the understanding that I have of this card is that there is a release of darkness into light. So, you'll notice that these figures are in gaps, right? And gaps in that portrayal of it. I've lost my train of thought on that. However, what it looks like to me is that they're coming out of a period of hibernation. You're being called out of a period of hibernation, okay? And again, that's probably another facet of why we're anxious right now, okay? Hello, hi, bestie. You have what it takes to address your anxiety in a way that is going to be helpful for you, but you also have a means of releasing that darkness. Okay, so there is your hidden energy. What else do we need to know? Let's clarify why we're seeing the whole of that. What's going on with the whole of it? Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. All right, we have the World. Okay, we have the World. Okay, we have the World. We have the Queen of Pentacles. I think this is a repeat card. Okay, but we have Queen of Pentacles. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay. So there's already been a period of really hard work. Okay, like I said a bit ago, you're put down roots, and it takes time for those roots to grow plants, fruits, things like that. I'm looking at one of my roommates' potted plants. Absolutely stunning gardener. Anyway, the point is that we've worked hard. You've worked hard to get yourself to this point, okay? And now that things are starting to bear a little bit of fruit here, let's make some notes, right? Let's make some notes. Let's assess our progress. Let's see where we are, and maybe it's time to do some game planning where our next steps are concerned. Okay, because there's certainly some things that need to be let go of. Maybe there's some things that need to be pulled back on. Okay, but certainly there needs to be an infusion of new energy and new life into this part of your journey. Okay, again, how do you do that? How do I get past the anxiety, right? And again, totally fair, okay? Need to know here that there's a lot of creative energy, a lot of creative generation of things that are happening right now, okay? You have ideas, and what I mean there is you have ideas. You have a lot of really good, special ideas that may bring in just the most incredible opportunities for you, okay? Yes, it'll be time to take action, okay? But it needs to be a practical action, okay? It needs to be done in a way that doesn't burn you out, that acknowledges your right to step back and make space for yourself to feel what you feel and to get into your intuition, okay? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna leave it there. I hope that made sense. I hope that, you know, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Get in touch. I do have a bonus reading for you. Let's see what we need to see, and then we will wrap up this video for this week. So let's start with our oracle for our bonus reading, okay? Okay, and so to start with our oracle, we have the orange gold dragon from Arcturus, which opens you to knowledge for the new golden age, and it says carry the energy of the future and be a guiding light. Okay. Okay. We have confidence. Oh, bestie. Confidence. Okay. We have the kangaroo, which says be a force for good. Okay. Okay. Okay, and we have the predator. It's a terrifying card in this deck. Okay, so what I'm hearing immediately here is that the first stand your ground came to mind first, and it got triggered by this damn predator card. That is a terrifying card to me. Okay, and that's kind of the whole point. Okay, because there's going to be some naysayers on your journey. Okay, there's, you know, you're trying to do certain things for yourself. Okay, because it is this is a facet of you setting up a future that you can be proud of. Okay. However, there are going to be people in your ear that are saying, no, don't do that. What are you doing? You're insane. Go sit down. No. Mm-mm. Sometimes you got to stand up. Sometimes you need to speak up. Okay. Sometimes you need to act on the things that are going to be forces for good. Okay. What you need to know is that you have the confidence to do that. Okay. Because maybe this is just noise. Okay. Sometimes the people that are in your ear telling you certain things about a situation they might not have context for. Okay. Those people, you know, they have certain perspectives. Totally fine, totally fair. But maybe they don't know your situation as well as they think they do. And you have the confidence to stand your ground and stand up for yourself if you're being naysayed. Okay? Okay. Also, really quick thought before I get on to the tarot. You have such a vision for your future, and it's allowing you to stand within your light and be a positive, come on, what's the word, Meg? Be a positive influence in your situation. There it is. There it is. Okay, let's see what our tarot has to say on the matter. Okay. So, bonus tarot, we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we're looking at the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we're looking at the Four of Wands. Okay, Four of Wands. Interesting. The Four of Wands. We have the Page of Wands, excuse me. The Page of Wands. Okay. Alrighty. And we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so right off the bat, the whole idea here is that we're addressing anxieties. That certainly came up in the main reading. It seems to be coming back up that certainly seems to be coming back up in the bonus reading. Okay, so there's some anxieties, there's some things that are keeping you up at night here. Okay, and it's to do with the idea of change and things moving on, the wheels turning. Oh my God, what do I do? Okay, that's okay. We've acknowledged, we've seen the anxiety here. What you should know here is that you're more secure than you think you are. Okay. This Four of Wands here, that suggests that even if the home and hearth aren't completely built, there's a foundation to start you off on. Okay. And with this Page of Wands here as well, there are so many things you could do with that foundation. I'm excited for you, bestie. Let's go. I'm enthusiastic about it. You might be feeling a little bit nervous. I see it. Okay. What I just noticed here is that there seems to be, there's some plant life growing off of that wand. Okay, so something's starting. Something is starting. Okay. It might be making you nervous. It might be giving you some anxiety over it. Okay. But the wheel seems to be turning in your favor at this time, friend. Okay. So whatever happens next, whatever happens now, I do think the sense of safety and the sense of your foundations being more secure than you realize, I think it's there. I think you're getting there. Okay. It's just going to take a matter of you getting into your confidence and being, getting into your confidence, understanding that you have the strength to face the following days and knowing that whatever you want is already yours. Okay. So that is about it for this reading, guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being patient with me. I feel like I'm getting back to normal with my posting schedules and things like that. So check out my socials. Also, there's some fun stuff happening in the community tab. So go check that out if you're interested as well. I am going to call this reading here. Stay tuned, like, subscribe, and let me know what you think. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Until then, stay safe, and I love you lots. Bye, everybody.